Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a singles love reading. Today, we are going to ask Spirit about new love coming in. We are going to be asking Spirit for some evidence. We have some letters and some numbers, some initials. We also have some charms. We're going to be asking about personality traits, timing, when are they coming in, how this person's going to make you feel, and any guidance that Spirit may have for you right now, Taurus, while we're waiting for this love. So welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome back to all my Taurus. Thank you for your love and support. Let's get started. Let's get a handful of letters first. Let's just grab kind of, get this big bucket, give it a little stir. I'm going to go down here, put some of these guys down here. Okay. And Spirit, I am here with my Taurus today. Could you please share with me any messages of guidance for new love coming into them? Anything you want to share with me? I am listening for you now. I have the number 7, the letter J, number 6. Could be months like July, June, okay, or the 6th of the month. So keep that in mind. Number 1, I have 2 J's, so J must be important to some of you. So we'll put those two together. 2 J's. The letter R. I have the letter K. I have a B. I have a number 6, so we'll put those 6s together. I have a P. I have a V. I have another 7. 7, 7. I have a second K also. So we have double Ks, double J. And I have a letter C. Okay, so we'll put those over there. All right, so that looks pretty good. And we've got plenty of room for all the cards. Just spread these out. So they could be somebody coming into your energy. This is a new love reading, not people coming back into your past, unless you want to confirm this reading with somebody that's recently come into your life. You can do that also. But this reading is designed for someone looking for new love, who's coming towards them, and somebody that they haven't ever met. So keep that in mind. Spirit, what do you have for my Taurus? What do you want them to know? Snow flurries, the number 40. Okay. Now I'm going to take that one step further with snowflakes being one of a kind. Okay. Being unique, that there's no two snowflakes that are ever alike. So maybe that's something that either jumps out at you about this person, that they're very special, they're very unique, they're different than anybody that you've ever dated before. So I'm going to go with special and unique as kind of a clue. I have Fairies Queen, the number 23. Now that just came into me as being very strong. There's a crown here of butterflies and of course transformation, but either this person treats you like a queen, looks up to you, respects you, Spirit just said. So there's something going on around that. And then this beautiful ring of transformation while this person's coming into your life. And then I have the number 36 in safe. And you can see the fairies are hugging each other, holding each other. I want to keep you safe. I want to protect you. I want to guard you, just safe in my arms. So a little bit of a protector feeling, a little bit of a knight in shining armor feeling coming into me. So you're special, you're unique, your energy is going to shift and change and transform because of this person coming into your life. And then Spirit asks one more, please. How gorgeous. And they're saying trust. So trust us, the number 18. Trust us. Let this love in. Let this love in. Sometimes we have to just close our eyes and make a wish. It's all in divine timing. The universe is working for you. And this is the hardest thing to do. This is the hardest thing to do, is to let go and to trust spirit to bring this person to you. So I don't know, just take a deep breath and say, I do trust. 222 on the clock today when I'm recording this. So we're grabbing an angel number also at the same time. Boy, they just talk to us, don't they? All right, let's see. These are round and large and very slippery. So I'm shuffling them over here on the side so they don't go flying on me. The 9 of Cups. I have a Hermit. And I have a 5 of Swords. A little bit of a feeling of, they know that you just want to have peace. They know that you don't want to be battling anymore with anybody, even if it means that you're going to be alone. Part of you is probably saying, I'm okay being alone until the right person comes along. I just want to have peace of mind when this person comes along. That's important to you. So that is going to be, something that spirit knows, that they're going to bring you somebody that makes you feel really very fulfilled. I mean, the 9 of Cups, the reason why he's facing forward is because he no longer has to chase any of those cups that are behind him. Those cups are already filled. He's just 1 cup shy of a 10 of Cups, which is happy home, happy life. I have everything I've ever wanted. So you're just 1 cup shy. So he doesn't even have to look behind him because he's already achieved all of this emotional fulfillment in his life. So he's missing 1 cup. So maybe Spirit's saying, I've got that 1 cup coming your way. So let's see what Spirit has for us. I have a 6 of Wands, Page of Wands. Somebody reaching out to you. Somebody reaching out to you and definitely excited about meeting you, wanting to talk. Maybe they met you already and they got really excited. Maybe they met you, even this crowd in the background's jumping out at me today. Just this sense of maybe they met you somewhere. They met you with a group of people, and now they want to reach out to you. They want to talk. They can't stop thinking about you, Spirit just said. So I feel like this person may have already crossed your path, or when you do meet this person, you may meet them when you're surrounded with like friends or groups of other people, or other people are in the mix and they're introduced to you, something like that. So, and then I feel like they can't get you out of their mind, and a whole world is opening up to them. They start to daydream about you. They start to think about you. They start to say, what if? What if this is the one? I'm going to reach out. I'm going to reach out. It's like, expect a call. Okay, I'm just going to say that. Expect a call from your person. I mean, that is how it's coming into me. It's pretty clear. It's like, as soon as we connect, I think there will be a follow-up with, now I want to see you alone. Now I want to see you again. Something like that. Spirit, please share with me. Expect a call for a first date, or to just to follow up on our first meeting. Be still a while. The number 12, be still. That feeling of, I'm okay if I'm waiting. It's okay that I'm waiting for the right person, right? I always like to believe that the person who, if you have to wait a long time, for those of you that feel like it's been forever, it's because the person coming to you is going to be worth the wait. That's how I always like to think. I'm like, that means that they're just so much more worth it. That's all. You have to just think that way. And I have a tea ceremony, the number 3. I don't know about the ceremony part, but it could be that this person, maybe one of you is a tea drinker, the other one's a coffee drinker. Maybe it's a big debate. Maybe we enjoy either in the mornings. Like, that's our special time together. We get up early, we have a cup of coffee together. We might even have a cup of coffee in bed, or this person brings you a cup of coffee in bed. So maybe that is something like in the future that becomes kind of a little bit of a ritual in our routine. And then there's the hope, the number 9. So I always have hope in my heart. I am always hopeful I'm going to meet the perfect person. Maybe the person who's ready to contact you, reach out to you, was saying to themselves, I was always hoping to meet someone like you. And they're just shocked that they've met somebody just like you. So that I always love. I love that feeling of, I can't believe that you're right in front of me because I've been hoping to meet somebody just like you. Spirit, what do you want us to know? Inspiration of Pentacles. Beautiful. I have a Magician. I have a 2 of Swords. Look at the 2 doors. And then I have an Emperor, somebody that's very strong and determined. Now, one of these doors is going to open. One of these doors is going to open. And I think that it's a little bit of this person is going to either get through to you. Maybe you have a tendency to keep your guard up when you meet new people. Like you say things along the lines of, when you prove to me that you're worthy of me, I'll then let you in, as opposed to allowing the universe to unfold. I guess I want you to let down your guard. This Emperor is going to come on strong. This Emperor is going to be probably somebody who is pretty self-confident. They're not going to hesitate to get your number. They're not going to hesitate to say, when can I call you? When can I see you? And it's going to be up to you to open one of those doors. It's going to be up to you to say, I believe and I trust, and I'm going to let my guard down, because I do feel like this person is going to impress you. They're going to be a magician, and they're going to have something to offer, and it's going to be exciting. They have an offer, and I think that they're going to go out of their way to a little bit of a show off, a little bit of a, hey, I'm a good catch and you are too. But I think they're going to make sure that they are the one that catches you, that, you like everything about them, their personality, what they do for work, how they look, what you're drawn to, how good they are to you, Spirit just said. And I feel like this is going to be the time that you actually take a leap of faith and you allow them probably into your trust circle a little bit sooner than you would someone else. So I don't know, maybe you just feel like you can let down your guard. You can trust them. Maybe they just are a very trusting person. You just feel like the way they talk to you. I have an 8 of Cups. So you've already let go of somebody. You've already walked. You have nothing to lose, Spirit just said. You've already walked away from something. You've cut the string. You cut the ties. So when you walked away, in the 8 of Cups, you walk towards the 2 cups that are standing. You're walking towards the 2 cups that are new fulfillment for you. So you've already walked away so that you have the option to walk towards something new. And that's what we're here for. There's Temperance. Look at you. I feel grounded. My feet are firmly planted on the ground. I love that. That's gorgeous. And then I have the Hanged Man. So this is looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe you say to yourself, this is the one time, this is the one person, this Emperor comes in, they're strong, they're charismatic, they're engaging, they're charming. They're all the things that you've been hoping and wishing for. And maybe you say, this one time I trust myself, and I'm going to look at things from a different perspective. I'm going to open myself up to, what if this is the person Spirit wants me to be with, and that I'm just going to let it unfold, let the universe carry us, and not worry about where are we going to be in 10 years from now. So I think that you're going to look at this particular person differently. You're going to be more trusting. There's something about them that maybe they're very worthy of your trust, Spirit says, or they just, the tone of their voice, or they're very respectful of you, or just you can tell the way they interact with their friends or their family, or how they communicate with people on the phone. I mean, you can just tell that they're not out to hurt you. So there's something going on here. Let's see what their feelings are. I'll always protect you. Yeah, there's an incredible sense of trust, beautiful trust. Provide and protect energy. Very masculine energy is provide and protect. We all have masculine and feminine energy, but in this case, this person coming towards you, their masculine energy is their strength, that they are kind of using it to their advantage because they know they're a protector. They know they're a provider. So it's important to them. Where should our next adventure be? They want to start an adventure. They're already planning. They're a planner. Ooh, I love planners. Planners are people who think ahead, who create activities to do together, weekends away. And they don't just say, they do things. They book hotel rooms. They look at a map. They think of, they know where they're going, what time we're leaving. They're a planner. So there's something about this person. They like to do things. Our souls are so happy to be together. We found each other. Our souls, maybe a soul connection, souls in separation that have found each other in this lifetime. So it could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame connection. Our love is so natural and pure. I want to add a sense of simplicity to this also, that I don't have to try that hard with this person for some reason. I feel like it just came naturally. It just came easy. And there's been other times in other relationships that maybe you have had to work really hard, or you've said to yourself, why is it so difficult always? This feels like it just flows very easily, and there's a sense of simplicity to it. So we don't have to try so hard because we just enjoy being together. Spirit, what sign will this connection be for my Taurus? They could be a Virgo. Could be a Virgo, a Gemini. They could be an Aquarius, or they could be a Scorpio. And I know my charms have some additional signs, so maybe we'll pick up other signs. So those are just clues. They could be any of the signs, of course, but though that's why we're here. We just want to get some clues, right? Whoa, let's get some times. This one's jumping out. I have a number 1. Maybe it's one day. Maybe that's why I was like flying out of my deck. Spirit, when is this? I do have the number 1 up here too. So maybe that one is important. Let's see. When is this person coming into our life? What is our timeline or important dates or months that are important around this connection? I have the number 7. We have a lot of 7s. A lot of 7s. Number 18. I have the number 23. I have Halloween, the number 13. I have Halloween, could be October. Maybe that's their favorite holiday. Maybe if you said, what's your favorite holiday? They're totally into Halloween. They love decorating the house for Halloween. They just, maybe they do like, I don't know, there's a big event that they go to every year, like a costume party or parades or something like that. Let's see. It's a surprise. Spirit's going to surprise you. It's a surprise when this person reaches out. Okay. So I do feel like this, maybe we meet them and we don't hear from them, for a couple of days. And then all of a sudden they reach out. They got your name and number from a friend, and they're like, hey, I really enjoyed meeting you the other night. Do you want to see each other again? I just feel like it's probably introduced like from a friend of a friend or in a group of people somehow. I do feel that way. Next month, that's not that far away. Next month, within a month. The number 9, we'll get a couple more of these. It's a surprise. I have February being important, but I always like the roses, of course. It's a surprise in February. I think you're going to meet this person before February, but maybe by February we have a big surprise. You know, the person who like gives an engagement ring on Valentine's Day, you know, maybe they're, oh, Spirit's at bottom of the deck. Let's go for it. Within 1 week. Maybe we're going to hear from this person within 1 week. I'll take it. What else, Spirit? What else do you want us to know about our person? What is important to know? Oh, good. Good energy so far. This person is ready. This person is very confident is the number one thing that's coming through. They have a incredible sense of self-esteem. They probably really have their act together, career, doing well for themselves, something like that. I have a union, a serious relationship. Maybe I was right with the ring on a Valentine's Day. Maybe I am right. Maybe it is a future engagement, but I've got somebody who would consider a long-term commitment coming into your life if that's what you would like, some kind of union. I have communication. They are going to be talking. They are texting, calling. They are reaching out, and expect a call. Expect a call. It's on its way. Travel. They want to travel. They want to take you away. There's that sense of adventure, making plans. They want to travel with you. And I have the family. They may want to have a family. Maybe they want to start a family, or maybe you're going to be their family. You know, a little bit of a sense of, we start out as the two of us. Maybe we have a pet, you know, and that's our family. And then maybe I feel like we're growing. We're a growing family is how it's coming into me. So some of you may have children with this person. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want us to know? What is important? I have the moon. I have the sun. I have a Knight of Wands. I have a Six of Cups. So I guess that, you know, there's always that kind of voice in the back of our head that we want to squash that says, you know, I keep meeting a lot of different people. They're not going anywhere. I don't want to be delusional about somebody I'm excited about, you know, but this is the one time I want you to override that voice. I want you to squash it. I want you to say, yeah, but I do believe in falling in love. I do believe that somebody is as into me as I am into them, and that they are going to go out of their way to get things going. They are going to come forward. They're going to call, they're going to text, they're going to want to see me again. They're going to can't wait to see me again. And then we are going to start this beautiful adventure. We're going to start this journey. And so I'm going to override that voice in my head. Like, you may think to yourself, like, you may meet this person and think, wow, that person was really great. They asked me for their number, but, you know, or they asked for my number, but I haven't heard from them in a few days. And you start, you know, getting disappointed, and you start wondering, you know, are they ever going to call? And that surprise phone call comes in, that surprise text comes in, and they say, hey, I haven't stopped thinking about you. And the bottom of the deck is an Ace of Swords, which is, I can't get my mind off of you. You're in my thoughts, and I'm really excited that I met you. So there's something going on with this connection for sure. And, you know, I'm convinced that when we meet the right person, you just know, and it's almost like this invisible force that there's no stopping it once that energy starts, whether it's eye contact, the first time you hear that person's voice, laughter, banter, teasing, flirting. I just feel like once that energy has started in the universe, it's like it has its own momentum. And I just feel like there's no stopping that kind of invisible force. So here we are, we've met. Spirit, please share with me what this person's energy is like. It is magnetic. Absolutely. You know, that's that invisible, that's the invisible, I wanted the texting call. You know, it's already in motion. It's something that you can't control. It's I can't I can't get you out of my head. From the moment I met you, from the moment I saw you, I all I've done is think about you. It's almost a little bit kind of a crazy feeling, but in a good way, you know, that this is somebody that for the first time in a long time that maybe I really felt something, you know, whether I don't care what it was, whether it was just a physical attraction or we just hit it off. We started talking, you know, on the side and we had a lot in common and this person made me laugh. And I don't care what it is, but it is magnetic. It is magnetic, an invisible force, invisible energy that is drawing the two of you together. So that is gorgeous. They're curious about you. They ask a lot of questions. They want to know everything about you. Approachable. I feel like they have great charisma. I feel like they talk to a lot of different people, and I feel like they're very friendly. They're very outgoing. I feel like they have a presence about them, something like that. I have very peaceful when I feel with them. There was a feeling of simplicity that I had, that I don't have to work that hard with this person. I can just be myself and I can just act like casual and it just flowed. It's just like no effort, as opposed to being nervous and wondering like what they're thinking, what they're feeling right now. It just kind of flows effortlessly. I have very calm energy. Maybe this person makes you feel calm. Maybe you just feel like yourself when you're with this person, and that's so important. Divine, maybe you feel like spirit sent this person to you. This was divinely sent. Gorgeous. Transparent, ask me anything. What is it that you want me to know? They'll answer any questions. They're constantly learning, doing, curious. They're hardworking. I do believe that. I do believe that. I do feel like they've made a name for themselves, Spirit just said. So their reputation is important to them. I don't know. They could be in a type of career that people know their names, or their name has an identity associated to it, like real estate or an attorney or even a doctor, you know, like where their reputation is somehow connected to their work. Their name is connected, like people pass their name along, something like that. Empathic. Okay, so they connect to you very easily. They understand you. They're sympathetic. I have growing, constantly growing, learning. They're an awakened soul, so very little bit of a spiritual feeling there. They have a general understanding of maybe their own spiritual growth and what they have and what they don't have even. Maybe they want more. Very easygoing. I'm going to go with this. I feel like the connection is just easy. It's easy. You don't have to work that hard. So that tells me that it's like meant to be. You know, when you're not like struggling through something, you're not like trying to pull something out of somebody, you know, like your conversations just flow. Everything just flows. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying today. Let's see what they have. I've got this bucket of charms, and we're going to do a scoop of charms and just see what Spirit has for us today. I'm going to scoop, I want to stir them up. I want to know what's on the bottom. Let's see. Let's get some bottom ones. These jumped out, so we'll take these. All right. We'll get the letters first. So let's see. So I have R, U. I have the letter K. I have a Q. I have an S. All right, so some of those are repeats. And then I have a Taurus. Could be a Taurus. I have a Capricorn. I have a Libra. And I have a Pisces. So they could also be a Taurus. Sometimes that happens. And then I have the number 6. We had a lot of 6's energy also. I have kind, free, true, brave, strong, happy, and compassionate are on that. And then make a wish. I know this is make a wish. I have a Star of David. You guys could have the same religion, or religion's very important. I have an angel. So I believe in angels. I think that there's a beautiful spiritual quality to this person. I think they do believe in the spirit world. They believe in angels. I do feel like they may be learning more about it, understanding more about it, but I feel like they do believe it. I love you. They do love you. A family's love is forever. I have a fish, but it is coming into me right now as a Pisces. So I'm going to put it up there with the Pisces. I have Cinderella's pumpkin carriage. So I feel like I'm Cinderella when I'm with this person. Maybe this person makes me feel very, very special. Maybe they just go overboard and treat me really well. I do have baby feet, so if somebody wants to have a baby, we do have little baby feet. I have a cacti. I don't know. Maybe they want to go to, like, the wild, wild west. They want to go out to, I don't know, Texas or somewhere where they have big cacti. I don't know. I have dragons. Now, this is going way out on a ledge for me, but it came into me as somebody who, I don't know if they do it all the time, and they might have done it when they were younger, but like a game, some kind of gamer that has like dragons in it, and or Dungeons and Dragons, or some kind of game or fantasy entertainment of some kind with this dragon. That's how that came into me. So for those, maybe that's just something they did in their past or when they were a kid, or maybe they still every once in a while, that's the the kid in them, they still like to jump on a gaming site or something. All right, so these are the things that I loved, my Taurus, about your person. First of all, I love the fact that they're going to reach out. Okay, so expect a surprise call. That was like first. Then I have this feeling of this person's like kind of head over heels with this feeling of, I was hoping I would meet somebody like you, and I don't want to let you get away. And I do feel like this person has this charm and charisma and self-confidence to pursue you, chase you, woo you, date you. And I kind of liked that. It was a little bit of a romantic hero feeling to me. So I think that this person's personality is very, very charming. And I think that you're going to fall madly in love, to tell you the truth. I would fall madly in love with this person. So let's put this out into the universe and let's bring this kind of energy your way. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for my Taurus. If you want to claim this, own it, make it your own, you can comment below. I would love that. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.